board of R1 was adamant that we have a Council of Government program, often referred to as COG, and it wasn't until COVID and the Byron nuclear plant issue that it became very clear that we had to self-organize as governments of all size to best represent the region and to have that voice of not just one city, but to say, hey, collectively we represent 800,000 residents, and this is our platform, these are our priorities, this is what we want to do.
With the COG being a fairly new part of R1, I think what it's done is basically made R1 a complete organization for the municipalities around. We're able to work with the team at Region 1, so we create one voice. I think we're better off to do that because we can communicate better with people down in Springfield and come, instead of coming as an individual municipality, we're coming as a full region, and we're able to get our voice heard down in Springfield doing it that way.
One of the great benefits of NorthCOG is that you really get to develop long-lasting and meaningful relationships with our state and federal elected leaders. No matter what size taxing body you are, the NorthCOG provides you an opportunity for these really personal and meaningful interactions with our elected leaders. We know that nothing gets done without a relationship, and so NorthCOG helps present the table setting for that beginning relationship. So that could be with the work that we do as a unit and as a group with NorthCOG, but also we know that all of these taxing bodies, again, regardless of the size, regardless if it's Republican or Democrat elected leader, regardless if you're in an urban or a rural setting, relationships matter, and the NorthCOG really helps set the table for wonderful, long-lasting, meaningful relationships.
South Beloit as a city has a small voice. We might not have been heard as far. I would say for people who are considering being a member of the COG, it's just a way for a region to come together, agree on priorities, and have a stronger voice to the state. I would say that through this partnership, we have figured out that we can accomplish a lot more as part of this team than we could have on our own. So we're grateful for the networking, we're grateful for the partnerships, and because in our form of government, they have elected to allow their city administrator to go to this table. I feel honored and privileged to sit with elected mayors from across our region, and I think that has strengthened our team as a whole.
So I'm going to go back to the Stellantis project. The NorthCOG was on that right away. They were already talking to the state level, they were talking to the federal level. In regards to the Four Rivers has a sanitary sewer that could take the capacity out in that area. It's a regional facility. Nothing's going to happen out in that area unless you have sewer, you have water, you have the other utilities that are out there. So, when we have things that we want to bring to the region, you're not looking at party lines, you're not looking, at anything other than you have the leaders in your community that are all together, one page, and on the same page.
A lot of people thought Stellantis was just a Belvidere issue or a Boone County issue. They've been in Belvidere since 1965 manufacturing vehicles. Not only did the city of Belvidere recognize what a tremendous loss it would be for our economy locally, but also being a COG member and having the help of Mayor McNamara and my other colleagues within the other municipalities, the mayors and representatives, they realized as well, this just isn't a Belvidere issue. This is a regional issue, it's a state issue, and it's a federal issue. With that being said, we were able to put together letters of support that identified the importance of this and what it would mean to our economy if we weren't successful. I would also say that the COG has been valuable to the city of Belvidere because of some of the decisions that we've been able to make as local government bodies together.
Wow, really honored and proud to be a part of this COG program, and unbelievably proud of the staff for the COG. We're only as good as the collaboration, trust, and teamwork of the COG members, and that the COG members support, the policies and the priorities of both Region 1 in legislatively advocating for those, but of their own, jurisdictions and their own organizations. And we've had great leadership, great collaboration up until now, and it really makes me hopeful and really excited about where this could go in the future and the kind of, progress we're all going to make across the region.